My name is Rachael Murphy, and I have two children with asthma, William, age 3, and Mia, age 6. I will speak mostly about Mia, as she has a more severe case of asthma, and I have more experience with her disease. Mia has moderate intermittent asthma cough variant. This means that she gets into coughing fits that can go on for hours. When she is very sick, she wheezes. She takes daily medications to control her asthma and high doses of steroids when she is going through a flare-up. During a major flare-up, a 5-day course of steroids can relieve Mia's symptoms. This is usually our last resort, as it causes nightmares, angry outbursts, and tears. A normal cold, which for many other children may last for only a few days, can cause a flare-up for Mia that can last for weeks. If I were to sum up how it feels to parent a child with asthma, I would say it can be very, very scary. Your children rely on you to keep them safe, and I can't always keep Mia safe from triggers, and I can't always control her flare-ups as quickly as we would all like. For Mia, her asthma can be exhausting. She is up many nights, coughing through the night, and sometimes making midnight trips to the emergency room. Recently, she had an attack that went on for an hour. She was in a coughing fit, and she was gasping between coughs. I gave her 2 nebulizer treatments, and these had no impact. And I should say that panic makes asthma worse. So as a mom, you can't panic, but your child can't breathe, and that is terrifying. So back to this attack, I gave her 2 nebulizer treatments, and these had no impact. I held her, and I tried to calm her while I figured out what to do. Her eyes were huge with tears and panic. Finally, I called 911. By the time the attack was over, she had burst blood vessels in her eyes from coughing. She had red dots all over her face. I wish I could say this was a rare occurrence in our lives, but it is not. Having children with asthma is also a balancing act. How long do you wait for an attack to hopefully resolve at home with treatment? How many times can you bring your exhausted child to the emergency room yet again? What if that time that you choose not to go to the emergency room is the time you really should have gone? I also think that there can be a misperception about what asthma really is. I know there are families that I meet that think asthma is just that little boy that has to run off the soccer field to take a puff from his nebulizer and then he gets back in the game. And I think a lot of people think that's what asthma is. And it's not at all what asthma is. And I think unless you see a child having a massive asthma attack, it's hard to know what it really is. So I support the Clean Air Act because I believe for all children, clean air is a right, not a privilege. And it is up to me to make sure Mia has the medicines and health care necessary to manage her asthma. I need elected officials to make sure the air she breathes gets cleaner.